Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're a parent or guardian looking to send your child to study in Canada, this video is just for you. Today, we're diving into everything you need to know about studying in Canada as a minor. Yes, we're covering all the essential steps and tips. So, if you're ready to get your child's Canadian adventure started, let's jump right in. Studying in Canada as a minor. Everything you need to know. Who is a minor in Canada? First things first, let's talk about what makes someone a minor in Canada. In simple terms, it's anyone who has not yet reached the age of majority, which is the legal age of adulthood. The age of majority can vary depending on where you're going in Canada. 1. If you're heading to places like Alberta, Quebec, or Ontario, that age is 18. 2. But, if you're off to British Columbia or Nova Scotia, it's 19. So, depending on your child's age and where you're headed, they might still be considered a minor. But no worries, whether your child is 17 or younger, they can still study in Canada. Guardian and custodianship for minors in Canada. If your child is under 17, they must either come to Canada with you, their parent or legal guardian, or have a custodian here. Now, you're probably wondering, what's a custodian? Well, a custodian is an adult, who is a Canadian citizen or permanent resident, who takes responsibility for the minor child while they're in Canada. For children 17 and older, having a custodian is optional, but sometimes, it's still a good idea. And hey, immigration officers may request one depending on the situation. If you do need a custodian, here's how you can appoint one. You'll need to fill out the custodianship declaration form, and this is where things get a little official. The custodian will sign the first page of the form, and it needs to be notarized in Canada. Meanwhile, as the parents, you'll sign the second page and get it notarized in your home country. It's an important step in making sure your child's stay in Canada is safe and properly supported. Does your child need a study permit? Alright, now let's talk about study permits. You might be wondering, does my child even need one? Well, that depends on a few factors. 1. If your child is Canadian, a permanent resident, or coming with a Canadian parent, then nope, no study permit required. 2. But if your child is a foreign national coming with a parent who doesn't have a work or study permit, then yes, they'll need a study permit. Need a study permit if 1. Coming with a parent who is not on a work or study permit. 2. Coming to Canada alone. Why apply for a study permit? Even if your child doesn't strictly need a study permit, you might want to apply for one anyway. Here's why. 1. They can stay in school longer, even after they turn 18 or 19. 2. It opens the door to co-op programs, which are a great way for high school students to gain work experience. 3. They might qualify for certain social services in Canada. In short, it can give your child more flexibility, and you'll have fewer worries. Scene 6. Applying for a study permit, *, cut to visuals of a person filling out the study permit form. Online narrator. If your child needs a study permit, here's what you'll need to do. 1. Get a letter of acceptance from the Canadian school your child will attend. 2. Complete the study permit application online or at a visa application center. 3. Submit the necessary documents, like your child's passport, the acceptance letter, and more. If your child is already in Canada, they can apply for their permit from inside the country, but be sure to apply at least 90 days before their current permit expires. Scene 7. Conclusion and tips. That's the overview of the process, but here are a few quick tips before we wrap up. 1. Always double-check the documentation requirements for the specific province your child will be studying in. 2. If your child is 17 or older, getting a custodian is not mandatory, but still a good idea for peace of mind. 3. Don't leave your study permit application until the last minute. Apply as early as possible to avoid stress. So, there you have it. Everything you need to know about sending your minor child to study in Canada. I hope this video helped clear up any questions you had. If you're ready to start the application process or have more questions, drop them in the comments below. I'm happy to help. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more helpful videos. Thanks for watching, and best of luck to you and your child on this exciting journey.